Have you ever pondered if technology really advanced society? If so, then what actually advances technology? For centuries, technology has been our golden ticket to speed, scale, and easy trade, the keystone of civilization. But when you probe deeper, what actually advances technology? What truly drives societal progress and innovation? I have discovered that the real meaningful progress did not spring from the reckless, move fast, break things disruption, which often sideline our values, ethics, and wellness. Surprisingly, the most exceptional piece of technology is innate within us. It is about making small innovative shifts in our mind, our heart, that spawn significant change in our life and society. I dub this subtle disruption. Subtle disruption is the mighty transformation. Let me show you what I mean by time traveling back to when I stumbled upon this philosophy. While preparing to become parents, my businesswoman instinct kicks in. I plan contingencies for every conceivable twist, except one. Autism. I was utterly crushed. I was anticipating a normal journey with mild storms and danceable rains. But no. I was thrust into a treacherous voyage, akin to an arduous odyssey in Homer's epics. Have you ever felt like facing a series of mythical beasts? That was how I felt, particularly with my daughter's autism. Her unique interaction with the world resembles her encountering a series of mythical beasts. And her lengthy, peculiar night-crying spells shatter our entire neighborhood. She mirrored the struggle of the fairy tale characters, the Little Mermaid speech muzzled, Sleeping Beauty developmentally paused. And just like Miller's daughter in Rumpelstiltskin, I too faced the trials to protect my child. While searching for divine guidance, I unearthed this inspiring truth. By shifting our perspective, we can transform daunting challenge into an empowering narrative. I began to see our autistic children as mythical sirens. Each has a unique song to sing from their heart. Although not in harmony with the societal tunes, it is distinctly beautiful. And just like Odysseus appreciating Siren's song while staying on his course, I too cherish the value of our children's unique perspective, urging us to rethink norms and find beauty in diversity. And that was the birthing of subtle disruption philosophy. It is about reimagining, reshaping, rewriting your narrative to conquer life's speed bumps. It is about making small innovative shifts in our heart that spark big transformations. Subtle disruption has been evident not just in my life, but across science, history, and even in biblical verses like Romans 12:2. Do conform to the world's patterns, but be transformed by renewing our minds. Take science, you know the placebo effect. Healing through a fake treatment like sugar pill is a subtle disruption to the notion that medicine works, all due to its chemical ingredients. It makes us consider the mind-body dual and how our thoughts affect our health. History also whispers the wisdom of subtle disruption. Take President Abraham Lincoln's tale of a land surveyor and his compass that swayed the warring Congress into a compromise. The compass will point to a true north, but it offers no guidance how to dodge the swamp or chasm. A metaphor, much like Silicon Valley's disruptive vision. What's the use of knowing the true north if one plunges heedlessly into a chasm? It underscores the danger of the move fast, break things mindset that neglect human value in the pursuit of progress. Much like Lincoln's tale, subtle disruption helps us harmonize technology and humanity. Now, here we are on the brink of mind-boggling technological disruption. AI nabbing our jobs, CRISPR tweaking our genes. While it was meant for us to leap forward, it can feel like a backflip. It was thrilling and yet chilling. Have you ever had this eerie thought? Are we playing Dr. Frankenstein, crafting our own curious creature? While Frankenstein's tale can spook us with despair, it also serves as a reminder that great power requires great responsibility. The monster wasn't inherently evil. Its creator, Dr. Frankenstein, failed to take responsibility of his creation, leaving it to face a world that feared and misunderstood it, resulting in chaos and tragedy. It alarms us not to shun our AI monster, but instead, let's tend and guide our AI, provide gentle nudge toward the tech goodness. On that note, I have 3 of my own lighthearted, subtle disruption nudges to share. First of all, let's play tech detective. Arm ourselves with magnifying glass of curiosity. Delve into the enigma of innovation. Sniff out the good and probe the less stellar. Together, we can keep technology dancing to our tunes. Secondly, let's talk about the superpower of our wallets. We can unleash the buying superpower to back business that fueling responsible innovation. So on your next shopping spree, swing your wallet for a wiser world. And third, guess what? More power to you. Advocate for the responsible innovation in a TEDx style, and be the bold voice champion for the policies of ethical tech. If you stumble upon tech trouble, ring the alarm. Now, the philosophy of subtle disruption is yours. What will you do with it? How will you harness the innate technology of your mind? What new question will you ask? What Abraham Lincoln Odyssey placebo effect and my sweetest little girl with autism have all taught me is that the tiniest shift often ignites the most profound change. In short, subtle disruption is the true catalyst for mighty transformation.